Good morning, boys and girls. It's time to check our DMA for week 21, day 1. And although it's Tuesday, we're still going to check day 1. So that means that we're going to be a day off during the week. It's nice and snowy outside, so I'm sure everybody's bundled up. And so let's take a look at our first problem. Number 1, it says, divide this circle or figure into fourths. So we want to put our divide or partition. Remember, the word partition is a very important word to remember. Partition means to break up or divide. So we are going to partition this circle into 4 equal parts. Now remember, when we divide a circle, we need to make sure that we go through a center point. So we want to divide it into half first, which is 2 equal parts. And then once we divide it into 2 equal parts, then we can take each one of those halves and break it up into 2 more parts, which now makes fourths. Now it says, label each fourth with the appropriate fraction. So that means we're going to take each part and label it with 1/4. Each part is one of the 4 pieces. So this is a 1/4 piece, this is a 1/4 piece, and this is a 1/4 piece. Now, that's all it's asking us to do. All it wants to know is, do we know how to partition figures into equal pieces? We're not being asked to shade anything or being asked to describe any of those shapes based on a fraction. So this is what we're doing for number 1. Number 2, it's asking us to use our ruler. So we need to kind of zoom in here and see, where does this pencil end? Well, when we measure something, we generally put it at the end of the ruler where 0 would be. And then we locate the end of that pencil wherever the end of that pencil might be. We're going to show how long it is, what's its length. So you will notice that it's in between the 7-inch mark and the 8-inch mark. These are the whole inches on the ruler. Between our whole inches are fractions of an inch. So you'll notice that this long line right here between the 7 and the 8, that is actually a half mark. So we know that it is 7 full inches, and another half of an inch past. So this is how we write 7 1/2. So the pencil's length is 7 1/2 inches long. All right, let's take a look at the next problem that we have. And this is something that's a little different than what we've been doing, but it's still with fractions. So it's placing fractions on a number line. You notice between 0 and 1, and we've kind of talked about this already, there are lines showing partition pieces. So from here to here is 1/4, from here to here is 2/4, from here to here is 3/4, and from here to here is your whole 4/4. So for example, let's take a little zoom back out, and let's think about this piece right here. If we were going to show this figure based on a number line, we would know that this 4th right here would be this section from here to here. This piece right here is 1/4. From here to here is another piece, and that is going to be 2 of the 4ths. So that would be this piece and this piece. From here to here is another 4th. And so now, and maybe I should do that with the first one that I shaded in. So that's 1/4, 2/4, and this is another piece, and up to here is 3/4. So from here to here is 1, 2, 3/4. And finally, This is another piece, and that means that we have all four pieces represented. So that would be 4/4, or the same thing as 1 whole, the whole circle, or the whole amount from 0 to 1 whole on this piece of my number line. Now remember, your number line goes on forever, so they're just showing you from 0 to 1. Okay, so today in your discussion question, you are going to have a clue word, and your clue word today is number line. Fractions on a number line. So today, your discussion clue words are fractions, on a number line. And that's something new that we're working with today and we'll be working with this week, is fractions on a number line. So that's what you're putting in your discussion this morning. And so we will be meeting in our whole group today. So I can't wait to see you guys, and have a great day.